Alright, what's going on, you guys? So I wanted to go ahead and make my 2014 Olympia prediction video. I know I haven't been making a whole lot of videos lately, but I wanted to go ahead and make this one because I make one every year. So my predictions, even though we're a little over a month away, maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks away from the Olympia, I wanted to go ahead and put these predictions out there, see how they hold. So obviously first place, I'm going to go with Phil Heath. I've gone with Phil Heath for the past 3 years, and I've been right so far. I don't think he's going to be defeated for a little while. Um, he's just the complete package, man. Like they say, he's the gift. He's complete all around. He's thick, full, symmetrical. His proportions are just right, man. And I just think he's just going to be a tough guy to defeat in the coming years. So I think he's going to be on a streak for a little while of winning the Olympia. Now I think second place is going to change this year. Obviously, last year Kai Green got second. In the past couple years, it's been a big debate that Kai should have won, or that Kai and Phil are really close. But I think in last year's Olympia, we saw Kai slip a little bit, and Kai wasn't, it was more of a definitive decision that Phil Heath won, and Kai really wasn't up to par with Phil Heath at the last Olympia. I think there was a good bit of space between first and second at the last Olympia, and I think this year Kai's going to slip a little bit more. He's getting older. I believe he's almost 40, if he's not 40 already. And Phil Heath is 33, 34, early 30s. So I think Kai's going to slip a little bit, so that's why I'm going to give second place to Dennis Wolf. Obviously, Dennis just won the Arnold Classic where he looked amazing. So I'm going to have Dennis move up a place. I believe he got third at last year's Olympia, and I think he deserves second at this year's Olympia. So I have Dennis moving up, Kai moving down. But I think the third and fourth place spots are kind of interchangeable, and they could really be a coin toss. I'm going to have Shawn Rhoden in fourth. And the reason being is Shawn Rhoden got fourth at last year's Olympia. And I just think those top three guys, despite Shawn's incredible physique and his incredible V-taper, I think those top three guys are just a solid top three. I think Shawn's just a little bit too new, too young, and his muscle maturity and his size just isn't there to compete with these top three guys. Although he has gotten third 2 years ago, I believe, I just think these top three right now are in a solid enough position that Shawn might be on the outside looking in of that top three spot. But like I said, it could be a coin toss. If Kai looks really bad and his conditioning's really off and he's holding a bunch of water, he could slip down to fourth. So those are my top four. So my top six would be, I don't know. I don't think Jay Cutler's. I would bet it's a safe bet to say that Jay Cutler is not competing this year from the looks of the pictures that I've seen of him. So I'm not even going to have him in the mix. So for five, I would say Big Ramy, based on some pictures I saw that Dennis James put on Instagram. Big Ramy's looking crazy. So just for sheer, crazy factor, I'm going to go ahead and have him in fifth. I'm trying to think who else is competing. I don't think they've even released an official list, but these guys that I've named so far, we pretty much know they're competing. I think Rolly is competing if he's qualified. I would have Rolly Winkler in sixth. So that's my top six Olympia predictions without knowing the official lineup. Just knowing generally that those guys are going to be in it. So Phil Heath, Dennis Wolf, Kai Green, Shawn Rhoden, Big Ramy, and Rolly Winkler. That's my top six predictions. I don't think Branch Warren is going to crack the top six this year, because last year I thought he was lucky to even be in the top 10. I thought that was a little bit crazy that Branch Warren was even in the top 10. So those are my 2014 Olympia predictions. I hope you agree with them. If not, don't really care.